It's time for the Matt Lecroy Show on Fox Sports 1460. Brought to you by the Holiday Inn Middletown. Now with today's show, here's Terry Byrum.
Well, the final game before the All-Star break today with the Akron Rubber Ducks, the end of a 7-game homestand. And, Matt, you guys are 4-2 in the first 6 games. And today, a big swing game after the loss last night.
Yeah, hopefully we can come out and, get a better pitching performance out of our pitchers and do a little bit more offensively early in the game to get some things going. But this will be a nice game to win going into the All-Star break and then going out to Altoona after the break and hopefully put a good second half push together and try to get back in this thing and try to play some meaningful games in August.
A lot of changes to the pitching staff over the last month. Out of the bullpen, Coda Glover gone and Brian Harper gone, and then, of course, Giolito and Lopez gone. But we've talked about the bullpen and the redefinition of roles. And then last night, after Phillips Valdez is done, the bullpen threw really well.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Brindley had 2 solid innings of work. Lee pitched around 2 walks. We got to get everybody down there confidence. They a lot of them have struggled somewhat, and we got to get them going because we need our bullpen to be solid down the stretch. We need them to be able to pitch in big situations and feel good about when we call upon them that they're ready to go. And hopefully that was a big outing for both him, Lee, and Brindley.
And on a night when, 6-0, it was a lot like the game on Friday night that you guys won. It would have been easy to just cash it in, and yet you guys loaded the bases in I think in the 6th inning and didn't score, but then scored in the 7th and 8th inning and kept pressure on them.
Yeah, we kept, trying to get back in the ball game, which we did, but we just had a pretty big deficit to overcome, and I was proud of them. They went out and fought to the very end, and we just we got to have better at bats in that last inning. We need to put more pressure on that closer by working the counts a little bit more, not swinging early and making them throw strikes.
Isaac Ballou led off the 9th inning by trying to bunt, and he popped it up into the crowd. And then the next pitch, he bunted again and reached. And I think Perry and I both thought that when he reached, just maybe that might turn the inning around.
Yeah, it was. They kind of shaded on him a little bit, and he laid down a pretty good bunt. The guy couldn't handle it, but I was like you guys. I was looking for a walk off there, and we just came up a little bit short. But I like what I'm seeing in my ball club, and this is a good team, good quality opponent that's ahead of us in the standings. That today, if we can come out, we'll get back in it.
Late April, I think it was April 23rd, you were 7 games under 500, and now, today you're 5 over 500. So with a win, you're 6 over, which would mean 13 games over 500 since the end of April, about 2.5 months. You have to be pretty happy, all in all, with all of the moves that you've had to sit where you're at right now.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, we lost a lot of quality pitching. We lost a couple closers. And now guys are going to have to step up. And I think this is a good time. We got some young kids coming up position player-wise that are going to be able to play for something at a higher level. And I think that's a thing that hopefully they'll learn how to win and be a part of a good team. And hopefully we stay healthy and we go out and work extremely hard and put ourselves in a position to play some meaningful games in August and September.
Well, no matter what happens today, win or lose, you're definitely in it when you come back from the All-Star break, and that has to be easier for the guys to come back from the break and know that there is something to play for on the field. And, of course, they're trying to play to get themselves to a different level, but it's a lot different than being 10 or 15 games out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've managed in this league where we've been out of it, and it gets longer and longer, and it's a lot of times sometimes it leads to a lot of selfish play when you're out of it. But I think now us being in it, we'll go out and play some team baseball, and guys will pull for one another. And at the end of the year and the end of the season, that most guys' numbers are going to be in a pretty good position for people to make good decisions on them.